Hey. Hi there, I'm Rumfus. This is Deus Ex. Human Revolution. I'm here looking for some scientists. I was gonna go through that grid, but I saw there was doors over here. So I'm gonna go look through these doors. See what I can see what I can find. Pocket secretary. Dr. Gomez. I've been charged with setting up new computer codes for everyone. You will be required to use the following codes by next business day. Oh, Gomez, Tex-Mex. That doesn't seem right. That does. You shouldn't. That's not okay. I'm gonna hack it. I ain't typing that in. Done.
Access granted.
Oscar Gomez wrote, come on, don't tell me you don't know this already. I mean, who really owns the place? Everyone knows Hugh Darrow bought it through subsidiaries back in 2021. Yo, Hugh Darrow? You just need to know where to look and whom to ask. There are a lot of things here that are quite interesting. I mean, look at the research we're doing. Look at this place. Yeah, right. I heard that one before, and it's all part of a shadowy conspiracy to manipulate and control the scientific world. What am I saying? The world. Period. You should denote sarcasm here, by the way. Oh, there's another email. Dwayne Crosby. To whomever felt it necessary to change my screensaver and desktop background to something involving pornographic farm animals for the third time this week. Very mature. I will have you all know I am now installing tracking software on my computer and have asked security to place a hidden camera somewhere inside the lab. I will be reporting the next person that decides to compromise the integrity of my workstation with these disgusting images. You've been warned. Yes, I'm still waiting the return of my stapler. I know you have it, Jim. Well, this is Gomez's computer, so I mean, he's just calling Jim out to the whole office.
Access granted.
Donald Ablett, are you a scientist? This is not a weekend project using a grade school chemistry set, Donald. We are working on a multi-billion-dollar project, for Christ's sake. Your lack of discipline and focus is totally unprofessional and could put our work in jeopardy. I want you to know that this is my first and last official written warning. If, under any circumstances, you ever fail to obey regulations, protocols, procedures, heck, even if you forget to punch in getting inside the lab, I'll have you thrown out, literally. You've seen those, like, 7-foot tall dudes that are walking around with the big guns. I'm sorry to have to be so harsh, but your lack of scientific rigor has just cost us an entire week of tests. Oh, so he actually did something wrong. He's not just lazy. We can't simply assume that everything is alright and your misstep didn't have any effect whatsoever on the results. We have to start again. Please, for our own sake, be more careful. Paige. That sounds a little bit like harassment, if you ask me. Like, you can be upset with the guy, but, like, this is like 20XX. You can't be saying that kind of thing to people.
Access granted.
Oh, I guess I'll go in the into the room, you know? Sweet. Energy bar. I can't even read the number of how many I have. I have 10. I got 11. Turning chairs. We are aware of the shortage of lab supplies, in particular chairs and stools. We have a new shipment coming in soon, and we'll keep you updated. In the meantime, please refrain from using expensive lab equipment as a makeshift sitting apparatus. If you must insist on using non-sanctioned sitting apparatuses, please consider the tensile strength of materials present in the object in question in comparison to your own mass volumetric density. In other words, stop breaking shit with your fat asses. XOXO, the management. I think that also constitutes harassment. Oh man, what? Check this out. Yeah, this is a new one here. Annual interdepartmental Mensa competition reminder. A reminder that the Omega Ranch interdepartmental Mensa competition will commence this evening at 7 o'clock p.m. The semifinals for high security personnel will be announced in a separate secure access transmission. Remember, more lives than your own may depend on your mental fitness. Okay. And pretty sure I went through everything here prior. Yeah, okay. Right into our stratosphere. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I can't get that one. I didn't realize. No. I don't care.
Access granted.
I just wasn't sure if there was going to be people inside. I'm going to save here. Did a lot of reading, you know? Hello. How are y'all? Oh, you don't have any painkillers? Sorry. I mean, I guess... I don't know why I'm saying sorry. I was gonna take them from him if he had painkillers, so... Maybe he was hiding them from me. Hiding the painkillers from me because he knew... Oh no, here comes Jenson. You know he's addicted to those pain pills. May not be addicted to neuropazine or going through withdrawals for that, but Oh, bodies. Cool. A wall to be punched. Probably not a good idea to have a computer in here. Faherty. Faherty. Oh, okay.
Access granted.
Declan, my old friend. You were right about the GPL implants. These bastards are using them to keep track of us, and they'll continue to do so unless we can shut down their tracking and jamming protocols. Feel up to another angina attack? What? Because we need to discuss this in person. Megan Reed? Why is her face there? I know you're nervous, Declan, and to be honest, I am too, but Delgado's work centered on the use of electrical signals to evoke emotional responses in the brain. He was targeting the amygdala and hippocampus. H assures me... Hugh? Does H stand for Hugh? We are not doing that, and I trust him, for reasons I'll explain when I can. Unlike then, please don't risk yourself by sending me emails like this one. Stick to research questions only, because you're right. I'm sure they are monitoring every word we type. Oh, this is... Damn it. I'm really getting worried about the signal pattern. Oh, yeah. If it's truly meant to transmit software upgrades to limb patients, why do they want it to broadcast wideband across multiple frequencies simultaneously? And what exactly is it going to transmit? I know these wankers are probably monitoring every email I send you, but I can't ignore my gut. For some reason, I am reminded of Delgado's work with electrical stimulation and the brain, and am I wrong to thinking there's a connection? Oh, that's not... Man. Okay. Should I punch through the wall? I wonder what's through the wall. Ah! Get out of here, poison gas. I know I've got the thing, so I don't have to... Oh, that's... Oh. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Where am I going? Oh. Where's this? Oh, this is outside. Okay. That's cool. I never would have found that if I hadn't gone backwards through it. Okay, whatever your name is.
Adam? Adam Jenson?
Yeah, that's me.
Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Sarif wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
Obviously.
Really? What about Dr. Reed? Her GPL signal isn't broadcasting. Do you know where she is?
In the secured zone. You'll never get in there. Too many guards.
A distraction might encourage them to leave the area. Say, an incident in one of the labs.
A bold plan, my boy. But one small incident would never be enough.
No, you're right. But 3 simultaneous accidents might.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
There may be something. Vasily wanted to upload a virus onto their security network. Disable their GPL protocols. Eric or Nia might know more about it.
Okay. I don't need to ask where they are.
Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Just be ready. When you feel your GPL vibrate, set off that distraction.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
You don't need to... Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. I got this. Ew. This is so weird. Why would so many people want to sit around and watch whatever he's doing? The performance anxiety. Oh, that's what happened. I was on one of those, on that one. That's why it seemed like it like weirdly crouched me or something. 34? Why is that significant? Okay, so now there's this whole building. I can punch through this wall. I save before I do it because I don't want to alert people. Nobody heard nothing. Fuck, what did I see? Oh, I can pick these up. I was like, I thought I saw the yellow outline. I'm like, what was it? Okay. They're like... Oh, there's people up on the top. I saw them there. I don't need to punch that wall. That is unnecessary. Security 4. That's why.
Access granted.
Easy as that. Tranquilizer darts. Where does this go? Oh. Hello.
Get the hell out. This lab is off limits to you people.
Nice to see you too, Dr. Goldman.
What? Wait a second. I know you. You were Sarif's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Sarif.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jenson. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate
How
the
does
attack.
how do you know that?
But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jenson, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Savchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jenson. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. And maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Sarif's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jenson? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Sarif contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
I will. In the meantime, stay tuned for the signal. You'll feel a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to set off the distraction.
I'll be ready. And I'm sorry about what I said.
I mean, there is a bit of a difference. You know. Maybe not, but, you know. Like, come on. Like, if you think what you were doing at Sarif Industries was so bad, then why were you there in the first place? Nia, listen to me. Resist them! You know what they're doing to us. You recognize tactics. They're giving life but not taking it. Keeping us isolated so that their truth becomes everything. Don't you see the signs? Do not give in to them. I can't work like this, Megan. How do they expect me to write a program that will run on a biochip I haven't even seen a design for yet? I need to know the layout of the processors, otherwise I can't determine which threads should be suppressed and which should be allowed to stay active. Instead of controlling their damn crowd, I might very well end up inciting it to riot. You're thinking too narrowly. The positioning of the processors is just a detail. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the input coming into the chip from the nervous system. That's what's generating the individual and/or multi-threads you need to suppress. Focus on isolating those patterns, and I think you might actually get somewhere. But if it makes you feel better, H told me Eric's designing the chip. You've worked with him long enough to know how he thinks. You! Mr. Darrow! Okay. Then I gotta go get to the elevator. Do I want to deal with all these people? Get in here. I'm just gonna leave this guy here, Nia. Don't mind him. That was where I needed to go. Where do those ones go? Oh, to those stairs. Got it. Bro's sleeping. That pocket secretary. Colvin's office. Please try to keep this confidential. We already received complaints from her concerning privacy and some stolen underwear. I know it's a sausage fest here on the ranch, but let's try to respect the few women we have under our protection, alright? Yeah, come on, guys. Stop being fucking gross men. P. Waltz. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted. Oh, you ass.
Access granted.
Didn't know you were gonna add 4 when you picked it up. Cameras are off. That guy up top. Does he end up looking? Looks back. He also looked at the wall. But good evening, Mr. Waltz. As of today, you'll be starting your new shift patrolling the Microgen Labs. Your login information for the surveillance grid hub is as follows. Ruckus was the password. Oh. There's a guy right there. There's him. I don't. Oh, there he is. Oh, and he walks over this way. Oh, shit. Oh. I finally headshot someone with this. Oh. Oh, the camera saw it. I didn't even know there was a camera there.
Hey, what happened?
God damn it. How did that not hit him? Do you not have to reload?
Reloading. Pin him. You can't keep hiding. You running?
Fuck that camera.
Brink on action. Hostile on the run. I saw you.
Oh, he died. I just didn't get the points because he was knocked out and brought back, I guess. Sorry, guys. Now, where is a panel to shut this shit down? Five?
Access granted.
It was messy, but I did it.
Access granted.
Revolver. Give me that. Pocket secretary. Because it changes the access codes to the old WHO storage room due to faculty VRAM on the keypad. I had to replace the entire unit and scrub the database. New code. Here's. Alrighty. So now that all of that is dealt with, time to go. Time to look around, I guess, huh? Oh no, this is where I was, and Neo was in that one of those rooms. What the? Oh shit! This is a different one.
Access granted.
Mr. D, these new samples are simply amazing. The fragments are definitely human. Ew. But present some peculiar, albeit tacit particularities? Tacit? But I have to say, this could be it. This could be the break we're waiting for. I've started to work on it, and so far, fragmentation and ligation were not an issue. Fragments were efficiently amplified, and vector insertion reacted as expected to DNA ligase. I'm having problems with transfection, though. It's to be expected and is probably linked to the aforementioned singularities. Nothing a bit of work and test can't fix. If we make it, oh god. If the cells react as planned and we can properly screen and get proper sequencing, it could remove every obstacle we faced so far. Even better, we could end up with subjects impervious to bloodstream rejection. This goes far beyond simple augmentation rejection. It could modify augmentation technology as we know it. I think you should inform Mr. Page immediately. I hope you forgive my impetuosity, but I started naming the subjects with the names of the apostles. I believe it's befitting, considering their underlying subject and the importance of this leap forward. God, this is so exciting! Wait, there was another email. Urgent response need. Oh, yeah. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Uh...
Access granted.
Hello? I got a praxis point. Is there anything I want? Oh. I'm gonna wait. There's nothing I feel I particularly need at the moment. Huh. Going up. No! Is there... Okay, there was an autosave. I'll go there. Damn it. Why is there a chair here? There was not a chair here before. I don't remember there being a chair. Credit chip. Hold on, I never read these. You asked me to keep a close eye on electronic communications between our 5 newest arrivals. For the most part, they seem to be sticking to the guidelines you laid out for them, although there have been a few questionable comments directed to the team leader. I'm not too worried because she always warned them off immediately. Isolation seems to be working for everyone except the Russian, that is. He's attempted more than once to hack through our restriction protocols and get messages to the others. I suspect he is going to become a serious problem. I'm keeping an eye on him. Very good, Lieutenant. Keep me appraised. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. For now. Okay. Hey boss, just a heads up. Cantrella's email account is getting Nigerian spam again. She swears she hasn't been using tunneling software or anything to access restricted offsite pages, and her logs check out clean. Advise. How the fuck are we still getting Nigerian spam mail? Higgins, I want you to double check the proxy stack and make sure it's operating on spec. If our security has been compromised in any way, I want to know about it now. We're sitting on some sensitive data here, boys, and Nigerians will be the least of our worries if our network is breached. Caspar. Yeah, I didn't even check that desk. Or the computer.
Access granted.
I got like nothing really from going down there. And I'm like, I've reached a point where I don't need money. You know? So, I'm not gonna bother with those guys. And I don't really need experience either, because you know?
Access granted.
I don't really need experience, because I have basically all the abilities that I want. I can kind of just go. Not throwing grenades at you ladies, don't you worry. Hey bro. Hold up. Let me just... Courage, my boy! From Vasily Sevchenko. Eric, I don't know where they're keeping you, but rest assured you are not alone. Declan and I are being forced to work in the Microgen building, separately of course, but from time to time our paths have crossed. I intend to get us out of here. If there's any way for you to slip a note to the morgue telling Declan where you are, then do it. We'll find a way to get you home, son. Stay strong. Dr. Reed. I don't mean to rock the boat. Shake, shake. But maybe you could convince them to let me come by and check on my work in person sometime. I feel it's progressing in the right direction, but since I don't have access to the original Patient X files anymore, I'm simply not sure I'm getting the mutagenic chemical composition right. And you know how important that formula is when it comes to stabilizing the nerve interface connection. Without it, these biochips won't work at all. I hear you, Eric, and I understand, but I don't think they'll listen to me. It was hard enough convincing them to allow this level of interaction between us. Soldiers are used to being compartmentalized. They think everyone else should be able to work in the dark too, knowing only half the information. I am reviewing all your work though, so don't worry, I'll let you know if you're straying too far off. Hey, buddy.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jenson? From Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jenson. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through Lim, but I can't be sure.
Oh yeah,
I've
I
already
was.
been in touch with Coven and Faraday, and we've come up with a plan. If the three of you set off
I was wondering what was going on. Like, I was pretty sure it was the chip that was being shipped out to everybody. That chip is the one that they've been making to try to, you know, smooth over the people's brains.
simultaneous explosions in your labs, it might allow me to access the secured area and find Megan. Then we all get out of here.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
No, it
Maybe
isn't.
not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jenson. I'm with you. What's our next move?
What's our next move?
Listen, Dr. Koss. Dr. Sevchenko had a plan to neutralize the GPL tracker.
Yes, he wanted to upload a viral program onto the security control computer to scramble all of their equipment. He gave me a copy in case anything happened to him. Here, I never had the courage to use it. Besides, we had nowhere to go.
Biochip?
Dr. Koss, the biochip you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
Well, don't get too excited about leaving. Who knows what'll happen from here to the exit.
The computer I need to upload this to. Where's it located?
Vasily mentioned a tunnel near the back of the compound. I think it leads to the restricted area's security terminals, but, well, I've never used it myself. I wish I could be more helpful, or even go with you. But
Sit tight and
Stay
wait
put,
for my
Dr.
signal.
Koss. Once I upload this virus, you'll have to do your part. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, that's the signal to set off the explosion.
I'll wait, Mr. Jenson. But hurry.
Good thing that his these GPLs have like little spinners in them so that they can vibrate, you know? Otherwise, where would we be? Do I want to go now try to knock everyone out? Nah. Bring back down. I swear that chair wasn't there the first time.
Footsteps. Who's there?
There it is. Oh. That's fine. Didn't know there was a person that would patrol around here. It doesn't anymore. Where am I going? Yes, that's where I got in. And I guess, yep, all the way over there. Is this... enemies outside, huh? Oh, that's a robot? You don't see me. All right. Another camera. Another robot. Doesn't look like it's moving. Is that a turret? Ah, it's in the door. Got it. I'm in. Oh. A mine template. Oh. Goodness gracious. I have to go like all the way up and around to get to that one? The first one. Really? Forty-five, 45% chance. Oh, why? I'm on the... Oh, I couldn't get... It was doing it, I guess. Oh, fuck.
Access granted.
Disable the... The robot is disabled. Okay. I didn't know it was already going. I didn't know what was happening. I was confused. Upload. I'm still a ghost.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the
Yeah.
scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jenson. I'm sending it now.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. I didn't know they'd come out through the door. What an idiot I am. Okay. Yeah, I'll reload. Oh. Yeah, I mean, but actually I'm going to do this next time. Thank you to anyone who has watched. I appreciate it. Until next time. Bye.